Welcome to the Issue Crew. It is the show where we all have issues both with our lives and with each other. I am your host, Riely, joined with a wacky cast of characters, as usual. Captain Black Bread.
I feel like I had something to say here, but I'm not too worried about it. But hey, good on you for not spurging out.
Not this week. I'm doing okay. Fucking Kang is here.
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. So-
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. And
How's everybody doing a Mario
Warficus
theme?
is here.
Morphus.
That's it, I think.
Hello, Warfic.
Hello.
I think that's everybody that we have.
Okay. Not that, like, orange gingerbread man.
Yeah,
in the
right.
center
We're
there.
gonna forget about the main man, Raging Gingy.
Obviously, Gingy has realized that I'm doing the bit where I don't introduce him, and what he's doing is not giving me the reaction I want, where he's like, "What the fuck?" He's just choosing to stay silent instead, so that I do not get my satisfaction from the bit I'm doing.
Yeah, it's a good bit.
Well, after
Yeah.
all, he does have an abscess, and it's kind of hard for him to talk. I mean,
Yeah, either that or he's just like currently in abscess tooth pain and just isn't gonna talk. He joined the podcast just to say he's here and he's not gonna say a word because his tooth will not allow such a thing. He's doing sign language podcasts
This is
today.
the-
We just can't
This
see
was
it
the
because there's no
last ever
webcam.
public speaking of Raging Gingy.
Yeah. This is when Gingy's fucking teeth rotted out of his mouth. This is the last thing he ever got to say. And now he's flipping us off on the camera, which nobody can see, but of course.
We can see it, and
What
that's
do you
all that
mean?
matters.
It's a good bit.
It's a good bit. It's a good bit.
It's a good bit.
High quality bits. Nothing but high quality bits here on the Issue Crew. How we doing tonight? I'm having a great time.
You know
think I'm doing
why you
alright.
freaked out last episode, right?
Why did I freak out last episode?
It was a full moon.
Oh shit. Maybe. That could be.
Wait, is that Mini Moon here yet? I wonder if that's got some pull.
Yo, we got the demon moon and the full moon making Riley go crazy.
Yeah,
we're gonna look like we're on the fucking what's that place in Star Wars where you start out where Luke is?
Tatooine.
Tatooine?
I thought
Maybe.
Tatooine was
Where's
the planet
Luke?
with Jabba and shit.
Where's Luke Skywalker living at? Like with his aunt and uncle and the blue milk?
The blue milk. I don't think that's even like. I don't think anyone could tell you the name of that planet.
Luke Skywalker planet.
Yeah,
The desert planet.
Are-
What was I saying about it?
it's not the milk planet. The milk planet's like some fucking weird new shit.
Oh, the mini moon. Right. We're gonna look like that planet.
Well, folks, besides my little tantrum, we did talk about some issues last week.
We
We
did.
did talk about who won
Did we
the
get a vote?
issue.
Did anyone even
God.
watch that?
Oh,
We actually
please.
did get a vote.
No shit. Really?
Who was dumb enough to listen to that?
That was a great episode, I think.
Well, Pink is losing her mind in the other room. I think I know who voted.
Yeah, maybe. Folks, the issues were, if you'll recall, playing video games during the podcast, OnlyFans, sugar ants, tooth pain, the non-Haitian population of Ohio, and political hypocrisy. And the winner with the one and only vote on the night is the non-Haitian population of Ohio.
Oh, that's
Warwick is-
amazing.
Yeah, I win. Easy.
It was very good. Good issue.
It was like the best bit on the episode.
They're eating all the cats.
They're eating the cats.
They're eating the dogs. Can't be having this.
Can't we have it? No eating of the cats and the dogs.
Well, you could say that and you could put up your signs, but they can't read it. They're from another country. So they're going to keep doing it.
I'll put it up in Haitian.
Is that a real language? What do they speak in Haiti? Do they speak Haitian? I think Haiti might actually speak Spanish.
I'll put it up in Spanish then. No ita la cata or la doga.
La doga?
Why'd you tell them to go fuck themselves?
No consumar
They're
la
coming for
cata.
Do not eat the dog.
They're coming for you right now. They're
Damn.
making a tribute.
The ops are here for me. They're done moving the lamp at Orpheus's house, and now they're here to move my fucking trachea out of my body.
Bruh.
And then,
Fatality.
roast you on a spit.
It's so true.
What's funny
Hey,
about a spit is you got to spit on it first to lubricate it before you can like skewer somebody with it.
yeah, say
Yeah.
Haktua and spit on that thing. Is what you're
Yeah,
saying?
like a lot.
Kill me!
Yeah, but you got to get a lot of spit on there,
just a real hardy Haktua.
I've listened to that girl's podcast. She is the most brain dead, unfunny person I have ever heard.
You see, I wasn't going to listen to her podcast, but then my favorite podcast got paid. Not my favorite podcast. One of them got paid $100 to listen to her podcast on their podcast. So then I was forced to be subjected to it because I could not miss an episode of the Monkey and Big Show. I can't do it. So
Okay.
I had to listen to the Hawk to a Girl and Whitney Cummings have a conversation about how if you only people who want to attract pedophiles shave their vaginas, according to Whitney Cummings, folks. I don't know if you realize that, but if you're into shaved vaginas, you're a pedophile. If you ask Whitney Cummings, middle-aged female comedian.
Well, sorry if I don't like a little bit of carpet on my
Okay, it's dead. Don't try from here.
Kang's really trying. He can't muster it up.
Though I'm curious, if you do figure it out, you should just finish it anyway.
It's just like
All right, how about
25
instead
minutes from now, Kang finishes the joke. Just like
You
we're
should've
on
just
we're
said,
on
like,
like the
carpet.
second issue, and Kang's like, I got it.
Eureka!
All right.
Did someone say it's time to keep gaslighting Riely?
Hey Gingy, you want to do your issue now so you can writhe in tooth pain for the rest of the episode, or would you prefer I come back to you later?
Honestly, I was kind of spacing out there for a second. I don't know if I'm going to be good company for the episode. I tried.
I don't know if he's
Well,
gonna make it.
Gingy, you tried your best. You showed up. If you can't
did
do
your
it,
best.
if you can't do
You
it, you
ate
can't
the
do it.
dog. You ate the
You ate the
cat.
cat. You ate the dogs, and now it's time to.
All right, super quick
go
issue.
take a nap.
Fuck the healthcare system. It's shit. It's garbage.
It is pretty bad, yeah.
I feel like I don't want to put the healthcare system on the list for a 2-sentence diatribe.
No,
I feel
that's
like
great.
That's
there's
all
some
I
more
I don't know.
material
No,
there.
Full
no,
stop.
no,
I
this
think he
is-
might win with that anyway.
No. Okay, yeah, that's it.
all.
Let's just
The
leave it at
U.S.
that.
healthcare system. That's it. That's all I'm
Fine.
saying.
Yeah, we're leaving it at
U.S.
that.
healthcare
where-
system. That's
You should
Gingy's
just do the
2-sentence
healthcare
issue.
system. Never
That's
mind.
it.
That's it,
Have a
we're leaving
wonderful
it.
night, Gingy.
Yep, I tried. I apologize, y'all.
All right, good luck at the orthodontist.
On,
Good luck at the what's it?
I'm gonna send y'all a thumbs up or a thumbs down emoji.
If Gingy says
The
it's a
thumbs down
down,
means you died,
if Gingy
right?
says it's a thumbs down emoji, that means he's about to be euthanized.
No, I'm gonna put a thumbs down emoji, a dog emoji, and then the skull emoji.
Because you ate the dogs?
You
No,
ate the
because I'm being
dogs.
euthanized.
Ah, okay.
And he ate a dog.
They're euthanizing him because he ate the dog, and he got a viral disease from the dog that he ate.
I just got an
They
idea.
They didn't shoot Old Yeller behind the fucking barn.
Tis an
I
honor
ate
to
Old
be
Yeller.
able
Yeah,
to know you, Gingy.
they shot Old Yeller, and then you ate him, and you contracted his rabies.
Yep, that's it. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
Good luck, Gingy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, the U.S. healthcare system's pretty gay. I'll say that.
Wait, you're talking
it
about
can
this
be,
more? I thought we were just leaving it.
Oh, am I not allowed to say
Yeah,
anything at
yeah.
all? Okay, is that the bit? Okay, fine.
No, but it is awful. What is it? You need like you need to have money to go, but they'll let you go without money, but they will still pester you for the rest of your life for the money that you could not know how much you needed to give before you went.
Oh, hey, here's a quick tip. If you're in the state of Washington and you have a medical bill and you make a certain amount per hour, let's say you make minimum wage, okay, just for instance. You go to
Alright.
the doctor, you get your doctor bill, you don't have health insurance, or maybe you had some sort of operation. Well, you can call in for government assistance, and then they just pay for it.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know if that comes to bite you in the ass later, but it's a thing that you can do. and it
They
works.
rape you for like 200% interest.
Yeah, maybe it shows up on
funny.
your taxes, but I don't think it does. But regardless, it's a thing you could do. Take advantage of this stupid blue state and make them pay for it.
Make them pay.
Yep. I don't know. Washington would probably be a red state if it wasn't for Seattle and
That is the truth of the entire. That is the secret truth of the entire West Coast. Every state would be a red state if it wasn't for X city.
yep. They really ruin everything. I don't know why they think they know what's best when they're just like fucking stepping over homeless when they step out of their homes.
I assume that's not the case for California, right? I don't think they'd be red without
you-
LA.
They-
I think
they
there's
would
a
be,
lot of
actually. No,
no, they
everywhere they
definitely
go.
They would be.
You think they would be?
Everybody on the outskirts of like these big cities. Yeah, they would. They are. What happened? Oh, that was Gingy leaving. Okay.
Yeah, Gingy had a delayed departure there. He had to be here to hear his issue that we are doing.
Yeah. We're doing it for him, You gotta help
Yeah.
a friend out.
Yeah, we gotta help him out in his time of need by doing his issue for him.
Yeah. Hey, though, if the elections are gubernatorial elections, the goober elections, what fucking
goober
idiot do you want to elect to run this stupid state? No, if they go if they go untampered with, we would easily see Dave Reichart fucking taken over. However, last time I believe Lauren Culp tried running against Jay Inslee and miraculously lost. Now I'll tell you, even in the big cities, you could not fucking turn a corner without seeing fucking Lauren Culp sign. And then I saw one Jay Inslee sign when I was going through Woodinville, and that was it. That was the only Inslee sign I saw. And then what happened during the elections? Inslee wins by a landslide. Wow, I bet that was totally legit.
Womp womp.
Yeah, everything is so fucking trash and keeps getting worse. Let's just keep the guy that's, still working on it. There's no term limit in Washington State either. That's the other thing. Jay Inslee could just stay in there till he dies, but I think he's not. I think this time he's fucking stepping out.
On his way through.
Yeah, sorry. This
Honestly-
turned into a fucking big ass tangent.
Honestly, dude,
Some of these
The
people
US
are worth the
government-
tangents.
the U.S. government is a fucking joke.
Yeah, it really is. The guy that's running against Dave Reichart, Bob Ferguson, he there were businesses and like people, mostly like businesses that were voting to make fucking car tabs like $30. Normally they're like $80 to renew your tabs, but they were voting to make them $30. He sued them. He sued them with government money. They paid for him to sue them. I think he's like, I don't know what his role is, but people are saying, I think he's been working alongside Jay Inslee, but this is a thing that happened and people are pissed. I saw the comments in the debates. There were not any supporters of Bob Ferguson, but he's probably going to
People are
win.
not happy.
Yeah.
Dissatisfied with your government? Too bad.
Yeah.
Dude, our government is literally the embodiment of like fucking the illusion of a choice.
Basically. So in that, on that bombshell, elect Senator Armstrong from Metal Gear Solid 4.
Dude, unironically, he is the most electable man alive. And he's not alive.
He
He's
is
not
dead
even
now,
real. Yeah, what if
He's,
instead of electing Trump or Kamala, we just elect a character from a video game? They'd probably do a better job.
Or we just have an AI do what they would do.
Exactly. I would like
Yeah,
to
but-
elect Crash Bandicoot as the president of the United States.
Whoa!
I'd
He
like-
like goes up to speak. Whoa!
And everybody
Whoa.
cheers like, yeah! Oh, that's our president!
Whoa!
That's my president.
I'd like to elect Keith David as our president.
I'd like to elect Keith Richards.
No, I
He's been
still
around the
think
block.
Armstrong's the pick. I think he'd be good for this planet.
I mean, Keith Richards is real and still not dead. I better actually check that out. I hope he's okay. Stay alive, Keith Richards, until this episode releases, please.
Yeah, Keith, hold it together for a little bit for us. We know you can do it.
I think he's going to succumb to the black bread curse because I mentioned his name.
No.
I got into the
That's
Gazette
happened.
and their bassist died.
Wow.
How dare you remind me of that, you motherfucker.
When I first got into Ohm, they had Nick Menza as a drummer, and he fucking died.
Gee, that explains what happened to the fucking drummer of Led Zeppelin, huh?
I wasn't there for that.
I deny all responsibility.
I wouldn't recommend dying as a drummer. I would,
All drummers go to hell.
yeah.
Well, Neil Peart, I'll see you down there.
Mostly because they're gay.
Hang, you don't
Damn,
drum.
There are a lot of dead drummers lately, huh? I mean, within the last fucking decade or so.
Well, here's the
We
thing,
lost-
like, rock and roll is like a really recent thing, but it's not that recent. So you'd imagine like they all start dying around now, right?
Well, I mean, think of it this way. Like, Nick Menza wasn't really that old, and he's fucking dead.
Yeah, but they all fucking live that lifestyle where they just do drugs all the time.
I don't
And
know.
somehow
Ginger Baker
fucking-
lived for a long time, but we also lost him in the last decade.
That's what I'm
Dude,
saying. Like
fucking-
this, we're hitting the expected life spans of drug users.
Fucking Nikki Sixx like fucking overdosed on heroin and died for like a minute and then fucking wrote Kickstart My Heart.
I've heard that story plenty of times before because it happens to like all fucking rock stars. I mean, Dave Mustaine, he also died for a short while on the operating table.
Do
And
any
then
of
he
you
came
guys
back
have
and found Jesus.
Do any of you guys have those celebrities that you like where it's like, that guy's still alive? How the fuck did he pull that off?
Yes, holy
Ozzy
shit.
Osbourne.
Holy
I
shit.
think
Mel
I think
Brooks.
Artie Lang would be my pick for that.
Wait, Artie Lang's still alive?
Yes.
How?
I
How old is he?
know.
Hold on, no. You say Artie Lang. How about Ozzy Osbourne, bro?
Is he still alive?
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
he is.
he's got like brain damage. He can barely talk, but he's still out there.
Like I said, Mel Brooks.
That guy, I thought, was like 130. How old is Mel Brooks?
Mel Blanc.
He's,
Mel Brooks.
I think he's almost 100. Maybe he is 100 by now. I don't know.
Answer your
Mel
question about Mel Brooks.
And he's still standing and walking around and
98.
shit. Yeah, and he's walking
Yep.
around like he's in his 70s. I
How
don't know
about
what the dude
fucking,
did, but he
what's
did
his
it right.
name? Dick Van Dyke, I think his name is.
Dick Van Dyke is still alive?
Yeah, I think he is, isn't he?
Ain't no fucking way.
I-
That dude was
I don't
old
believe
40
that.
years ago.
Yeah, Dick
Dick
Van Dyke is still
Van
alive.
Dyke.
98 years old and kicking.
Holy shit. Well, I mean, that's an unlucky. We're getting close to a pretty unlucky age for big old people influencers. Betty White just missed it, so better be scared.
Well, nobody from The Wizard of Oz is still alive, though.
Yeah.
They're all dead. Classic movie. Everybody is fucking dead now. The last Munchkin died in like fucking 2017 or 2019
It's
or
really
something like that.
weird watching movies where you know every single person in that movie is a corpse.
Yeah, if you watch like pioneering films like I did, you know for a fact, like these movies were made in the late 1800s. These people are all dead. And there's always one fucking wise fuck in the comments that'll mention that.
Did you
Like,
know? Did you know
these people from the 1800s are dead? Like, no fucking way, really?
No shit, Sherlock. This
They're
just
not
has
like-
been
Yeah,
You're not like
over.
130 right now?
Did you know almost all the laugh tracks were recorded at like the start of film? So like almost anytime you're hearing a laugh track, it's probably dead people.
Spooky.
Yeah.
Dum, 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 dum.
I wonder, fuck, I don't remember what I wondered.
I wonder what I wonder.
I wonder what I was wondering.
Healthcare, though. That's U.S. healthcare is pretty bad, though.
Yes.
All right.
So real. Captain Blackbread, you want to give us an issue?
I was about to
Perhaps?
do that. Yes.
Is this a crew where we have issues?
So some sort of crew in which
Yeah, I think
issues
so.
occur.
Okay. So everything is behind glass. Now, it might not be applicable for where you live, but many places around where I am, they have that. And let's say you are about to have a wonderful night with the missus. You get the lube, you get the condoms, except actually, no, you don't. You have to press a button, wait for somebody to show up and look like a creep, point to the condoms and point to the lube that you want. And they get to, they have to not judge you, and it's their job to not judge you. But then you gotta be funny or something, or say something about like what's going on. So the last time I did this, I was like, man, I didn't realize so many people were like just stealing lube and condoms, or specifically lube. Though I was like, I didn't know this many people were stealing lube, and they're like, what are they even doing with these? I have no idea what they're doing with it. I said, I did make her laugh though. I said they're probably keeping it with them, so when they get arrested, they can just squeeze out of the jail cells.
I feel like in that situation I would just be tempted to say something that would like profoundly confuse the person. Just like they get the condoms and the lube out, and I'm like, oh thank God, I was starving.
I'm about to give him the Diddy special.
You got to get that, and then get your produce at the same time. And then when you get up to the front, you just be like, guess which one of these is going in my butt?
I'm about to get greens, not from one end, but the other end.
So to be clear, is your issue everything is behind glass, or is this leading? I felt like you were leading somewhere, so I didn't want to write it down too quick.
I'm not sure what to call it. See, it's everything is.
I think everything is behind glass is an acceptable issue.
The
Dave.
behind glass conundrum.
Yeah, even things like toothpaste and shit, all behind glass, all of it. And so really, imagine you just want toothpaste and a toothbrush, and then and let's say you're traveling, right? You just want to grab these things and go. No, you got to press a button, and fuck you if you're in a Walmart, because it is going to take eons to get somebody that has a key to even listen to their fucking walkie-talkies. I swear to fuck, they just mute it. Like, you press the button. You sit there for 10 minutes. Nobody shows up. You press the button again. Nobody shows up. You go to find somebody, and they're like, oh, I don't have a key. Let me try to contact the person. They try to call them over. Oh, they'll be there soon. 10 more minutes pass. Nobody. So then you got to go to like fucking customer service. Hi, I need toothpaste. I need lube. I need condoms. And also, I need fucking like pregnancy tests or whatever. Because they keep those behind glass too. That's a recent one.
Huh, I wonder what this box is making a bunch of noise. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, lost me, Kang.
I got toothpaste, condoms, and lube. Guess what is and isn't going on my dick? Two things are going on my dick. Here's your hint. Lube, not one of them.
Wrong answer. It's all
I'm
going
about to make
ass.
that pussy minty fresh.
See, I just don't have this issue because where I live, we don't have any people who would steal things. Put it friendlily.
Oh, look at you, Mister living in the
Worf,
nice
do you live in
neighborhood.
Japan? What the fuck do you mean?
We just live in the middle of nowhere. If
In the
someone
Middle
steals-
East, where they cut your hands off for stealing, so they don't have to
If
actually keep
someone
anything.
stole something over here, they would be found.
Warficus lives in fucking Iran.
Yes, I'm in Iran.
Lives in
Taxes
Palestine.
ain't so bad there.
Yeah.
He's actually streaming from a crater in the Gaza Strip.
Wow.
He can't go out because it's no man's land out there. He has to stay in
know,
his fucking foxhole thing.
little do you know, if he walks out, his pager is going to explode.
Shouldn't be the Palestinians stay away from pagers. That's free advice from me.
Yeah.
Remember, whenever you want your pager to explode, just don't make it explode like the way they
Have
made
you guys
theirs
ever heard of a
explode.
game called Space Station 13?
I've heard that
Yeah.
name. I don't know what happens in it.
Well, it's like a sort of like Dwarf Fortress, but everyone's playing a dwarf. Is the best way I've heard it explained. And in that
Dwarf
game,
Fortress is also a name I've heard, but I don't know what happens in it.
you build a fortress with lots of dwarves. It's sort of like simulating like a fantasy colony. Well, Space Station 13 is like simulating a space station.
Gotcha. Okay.
But in Space Station 13, there's like a trader role where like one or two people are on the station are like traders and they have missions. And one of the things a trader can do is blow up people's PDAs. We're living in a video game, is what I'm saying.
It's
So
taking.
theoretically,
It's
if I
taking.
wanted to,
It's taking so much
theoretically, if I
restraint.
wanted to like complete one of the most dangerous bank heists, I just get a stack of PDAs and I set them up like C4 and just have them explode.
What's the
Or you
deal
just,
with this shit
you,
anyway?
like,
How
hold-
are the pagers exploding? Or did somebody make a bomb that was shaped like a pager or inside of a pager? What's the deal here?
What I heard was basically that these pagers were given to Hezbollah by like a double agent.
Oh no.
He upgraded to a quadruple agent after that, though.
Yeah, it's like in the world of like actual spies, things do get really fucking weird. And like Israeli intelligence specifically, like uh it's weird how like advanced their intelligence is. But they're also like at constant war with other intelligence agencies. So like every now and then a story like this will show up where it's like, oh, a bunch of people exploded. I wonder why.
Middle Eastern spies are like spy versus spy comics.
It really like out there. It probably is.
I play the NES game. Pretty shit.
Yeah, but the glass thing. I don't have it quite as bad where I am, but they put like it's always like a certain group of products that you're always like, why is this what they're putting behind glass? Like, for me, the things I see behind glass most are like fucking ibuprofen and deodorant. Those are the things that are behind glass.
I wonder if it's like boomers stealing it.
Maybe.
Boomers are like all addicted to ibuprofen, right? And like just like
And
pain
deodorant.
relievers. So they're just going out there fucking stealing it because they can't afford it anymore.
Okay, right.
Once again, the non-Haitian population of Ohio strikes again.
Although my system's better because I guess the stuff is behind glass, but it's not like you have to get somebody. I guess it's not behind glass. You don't have to get somebody to go get it. But what it is like you have the thing and
What
it's
it is.
behind. It's behind what it is. You have the thing and it's behind like a clear panel. And if you open the clear panel, it starts making an alarm noise until you take the thing that you want out. Just so it knows that like the thing is open, all employees look over here, make sure it's not being stolen from.
What's really weird though is like you look at a lot of these stores and they have a policy of like do not confront the guy who's stealing. Like do not go near him, do not do anything. So like all of this security stuff is like it's just really annoying.
Yeah, and don't forget, the things that you get out of the glass, they have to take out up front, right? And you have to ask for it at the fucking register.
Ugh.
Hi, I'd like my fucking condoms and lube and toothpaste and
And that has to get really annoying for employees. And like these stores can't be turning a profit if like employees are like getting annoyed and not doing it.
yeah.
Seems like a real catch-22 situation we've got on our hands here, folks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
it's
is
just like,
definitely
you
like
go up to the
mostly a
counter, it's just like,
Walmart
yeah,
problem.
hi,
I don't
I'd
know
like
if anybody else has that issue in different areas of the world, but yeah, Walmart's just extra fucking bad. Though on the
go
other
up to
hand, so was the fucking Walgreens. The Walgreens was even worse. I was looking straight fucking at a person pressing the button until eventually I confronted them like, "Hey, I've been fucking tapping that button. Can we get somebody over there?" That's what it took. You have to physically fucking confront these people. The buttons are useless.
You go
The
up there, it's
buttons
just
are a
like,
lie.
you go up there to the fucking counter, it's just like, hey, I'd like some condoms, Blue Chew, and lube.
Blue Chew.
Guess which ones I'm eating? All of them.
All of the above.
Oh my god.
Yep.
Blue Chew.
The lube just makes it go down easier.
You got any more material about everything being behind glass, Captain Blackbread?
Well, when you put it that way, fuck you. But no.
I wasn't trying to be confrontational. I'm just
It's so
asking.
nice to live in like a civilized society.
Well, Riley, I pushed the button. You
That'll
did not
never
respond.
happen.
I would never respond to your button pushing. I actually I built my button where it knows specifically if you're pressing it, and it doesn't notify me at all.
Riley wants me to fucking get rashes on my dick, like dry what is it called? Chafing. He wants my
I
dick
hope
to
I
chafe.
could be there knowing
Does
you
your
pushed the
dick get
button just so I
shaved
could
if
have
you
changed the outcome.
does your dick get shaved if you fuck a girl without lube? What am I learning here about sex?
Well, you know what? I'm gonna let you go on believing that because it's funnier that way.
I'm sure that's not the case. I'm saying the
No, it's
most
not.
silly thing I could glean.
I'm exaggerating.
It's
And
like,
the
yeah,
fucking
fuck,
joke is
man.
dead.
I went in raw and now I just got fucking now my dick burns and it's over. It's not because I have chlamydia, it's because I'm chafed.
It's not because I have crabs or anything.
No, but if you do breaks,
Your dog
okay.
is chlamydia and it hurts.
Need I bring Pink in here and let you guys know that it is possible to fuck enough to where your dick does actually get dry and the skin breaks.
Okay, Chad, like why do I bring my wife in here and have her tell you about what can happen to your dick after all the sex that you have?
So much. No, this hasn't happened since I was like way younger, but yeah.
All right.
Anyway, biggest Chad signing out on I swear to fuck I had something else to say on that. Oh right, I was gonna call it sexual education, and then there we go. We're done here.
Yeah, great sexual education with Captain Blackbread. And
The
speaking of
skin on
Captain
my dick broke.
Blackbread, speaking
You
of
have
Captain
been
Blackbread,
educated.
I have an apology to make, Captain Blackbread.
Oh, what's up?
I was saying some things in the general chat that I think we're coming from a place of accepting my terrible fate.
What is your terrible fate?
And,
What are you talking about?
and I no longer want to accept my terrible fate. I want to complain about my terrible fate, even though I will take no steps to escape from it. My issue is fucking short form brain rot.
Okay.
So a couple days ago, we had a conversation here in the Issue Crew group chat, general chat. Me and Captain Blackbread, and I think like maybe like Paul and fucking Quackhead were around. Like some other weird characters were hanging around too. And
Okay. No, I wasn't
I
taking that personally, but all right.
and I was defending the honor of TikTok, which that's when I knew, thinking on that I've been completely fucking buck broken. Because for years and years and years, I was always the guy who was like, nobody wants to fucking watch YouTube Shorts or Facebook Reels or fucking TikToks. It's all garbage. Why are you spending all your time doing this shit? I'm never gonna download TikTok. I'm never gonna watch YouTube Shorts. It's not gonna happen. And then I don't even remember why I did it. I think it was just like maybe a friend of mine sent me a video and like I got tired of opening them all in my browser. I think that is what it is actually. Penguin Mage, this is all Penguin Mage's fault. She kept sending me TikToks and I got tired of opening them in my browser, so I just downloaded TikTok and I just started watching TikTok. And before I knew it, I was just like the rest of them. I was just like the rest of the fucking sheep on the farm. I'm just sitting there. Fucking, it's not even just TikTok. Everywhere I can get my hands on it, you know? I'm just hanging out on my phone, just trying to like have any messages. And I'll check like, oh god, everything's exploding again. I
You
think
know,
we're
I once
back.
dated a guy who was like really into TikTok.
Yeah,
He was kind of insane.
that
Kind of like
sounds
my ex.
sounds right.
Yeah, I get away from that before your brain's jelly.
Yeah, but it is an endless cycle of like like it's not even TikTok most of the time anymore. It's really just YouTube Shorts and Facebook Reels. I'll be like, okay, it's time to check my phone and see if there's anything relevant to me. I'll check Discord. No, okay. Let me check Facebook. Okay, there's not much going on here. Oh, look, it's a Facebook reel that I want to look at. And then I just scroll through Facebook reels for an hour without even
Oh,
realizing it.
there's the problem. You can't scroll through the reels. If you want to check out like something looking interesting on the reels there, you just click on one and then hit the back button. And if you see another one, check it out and then hit the back button.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
go
the problem.
scrolling through
I
because
get
it'll
caught in
fuck
the
up your
scrolling
algorithm.
loop. I get caught in the
Yep.
scrolling loop. Same thing with
Skill
YouTube
issue.
Shorts. I go to check YouTube
Yeah,
to see
this
if like
sounds like a
anything.
big skill issue, Riley.
I gotta check YouTube, see if there's been any like uploads from channels that I like, or if I have any like comments on anything of mine. And then I'll click that little short, or I'll click on a short, and I'll just start scrolling through shorts. And I'm watching all this fucking like terrible brain rot garbage, fucking all of these like fake ass animal rescue stories and like stupid like fake text scenarios. It's really retarded, frankly. I could be spending my time a lot better, but it's
Oh my
just
God.
it's so easy to lose yourself in this shit, and that's why it's so dangerous.
Like prank YouTube, like I used to try to avoid that shit like the plague, but it's like everywhere now. Like everything's like super fucking scripted now.
Dude, you
Yeah.
remember Just for Laughs? That
I
fucking shit?
never, no, I never touched that shit. I made sure.
Good. Just for Laughs gags. Oh, fuck. They were on TV, and when you saw them, like, dude, it's not fooling anybody. At least so you'd think. You'd see that and be like, well, this is fucking stupid. It's got the laugh track and everything. And then it's like, who the fuck thinks this is funny? Look to my left. My dad is laughing his ass off.
Real people, and that's the biggest indictment of our society.
Oh.
Yeah, and another thing about the short form brain rot is it keeps ruining my TV watching plans because it will show me clips from a television show, and then I will just start watching that show. It first started. The first big culprit of this was Young Sheldon.
Oh
I
no!
started watching Young Sheldon because I saw so many fucking YouTube shorts and Facebook reels of Young Sheldon, and I was like, wait a minute, is Young Sheldon actually good? It turns out the answer is yes, but I don't have time to watch it all and watch all the
Um,
other things I want to watch.
That it's actually
So
funny you mentioned that. I have been defending Big Bang Theory for years because it's like everyone's like, "Oh, it's just like garbage references and laugh track." It's like people show you one clip of that show and it's like, "Yeah, like if you take any one joke out of context, it's like really badly paced." But the whole reason that show exists is it's like a long form sitcom. You know, you're getting invested in the stories of the characters.
yeah, and that's kind of the bread and butter of Young Sheldon. They ditched the laugh track and the references, and they're more like fun character sitcom based. Young Sheldon is good. We're not here to talk about Young Sheldon. The point is,
Well, no, no,
I
no.
got incepted
It's
into watching Young Sheldon by
both
YouTube
those
Shorts.
shows. Both those shows are a lot better than people give them credit for because
That's fair.
a lot of
I
people
haven't seen
just
Big Bang Theory in a while.
a lot of people fall in
Oh,
for the meme, you know.
not to totally like fuck this well, no, it won't, I don't think. You know, the opening for that show was done by Steve from Blue's Clues?
Bruh.
What?
Yeah, the opening song.
No fucking way.
I'm
Bruh,
not even fucking you, man. Like Steve from Blue's Clues, when he quit Blue's Clues, he went and fucking started making music.
can we talk about Blue's Clues people though? They're fucking crazy.
What do you mean?
What do you mean the Blues Clues people, like adults who are still into Blues
Yeah, yeah,
Clues?
yeah, yeah. Have you
Okay.
seen
I didn't
like
know those
they saw-
existed.
they did like a final goodbye thing for Blue's Clues?
No,
and
that
it
was cute. No, that was cute. That
yeah,
was people
but
remembering Blues Clues from their
but
childhood and being like, "Aw,
grown men fucking crying over this shit.
that's fine."
You know what, man? You would have had to have been there, all right? Now, I didn't
grew
cry
up
over it, but
I grew up with Blue's Clues. I did not understand how you could be that invested in something.
well,
It's
it's
just-
nice to see Steve again.
That's fine. Why are you crying?
I'm not
I can see it
crying.
invoking like an emotional reaction. You're not like you watch Blue Clues and Kid, you're not expecting fucking Steve to come back and be like, "How you guys been? Like what? Wait a minute, what is
Like,
going on
imagine-
here?" And he
Imagine
just, like, gives
Mr.
this
Rogers comes down
heartfelt-
from the heavens and
Yeah.
tells you that you're doing a fucking great job out there, and he's glad to have you part
Yeah,
of his
but, like-
neighborhood.
But like Mr. Rogers is like an actual fucking saint. Have you heard some of the stories from about that guy?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, that dude's like crazy cool. There was an interview of him that was like a failed interview because the interviewer every time they tried to ask Mr. Rogers a question, he would start asking them about their lives, and he like got
That's great.
This guy got so fucking wrapped up in it that like he didn't get the interview done. And then for every year of his life after that, Mr. Rogers would send him a personalized Christmas card.
Oh,
That's so great.
yeah. You know, he also interviewed the Wicked Witch of the West, like fucking like before she died. I think like quite a few years before she died, and he actually got a hold of like the fucking whole costume and everything. And she was actually pretty happy to wear it again. But yeah,
Even though it probably had like asbestos in it.
I don't know. I don't think did they put no, that's stupid. What the fuck?
No. So the snow in one of the scenes, or no, was it the snow, or it was the flower field? I think.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
No,
that effect
they
was done with asbestos, and apparently got
no, it
into like
wasn't.
everything. No, it was.
No, it was that's actually I think it fuck, I don't remember what it actually was, but from what I understood, the last documentary I heard, which I think may or may not have been like an iceberg of some sort, but it mentioned that, right? Like that it was asbestos, and then apparently it actually wasn't.
Hmm.
It was something else, but apparently like chemically still
Turns
not
out it was
great.
cocaine.
And it fell like snow. Yeah. No, cocaine would
Crazy.
fucking hit you like tiny hailstones.
But
Cut your eye or something.
yeah, I got incepted into watching Young Sheldon. I got incepted into watching Modern Family too. Also, I think it's pretty good. You know, I've been enjoying it. We'll see how good it stays. I think it ran for like 12 years or some shit. That's never. It's hard to keep things going for that long.
I actually remember Modern Family being good. I was about to talk shit about it, but like, yeah, no, I think it might have actually been good.
It's been pretty good so far. It's just I'm never gonna finish Better Call Saul because I keep watching YouTube shorts and they keep convincing me to watch different shows instead. And then most recently it was showing me fucking Dragon Ball Super clips, and I started watching Dragon Ball Super again. I finished the Zamasu arc, and the ending sucks ass. It's so bad. They ruined the whole thing.
Riely, is this your issue?
Yes, the Zamasu arc is my real issue, but
No, not that.
this is I'm still doing my issue.
I didn't realize you started an issue. I thought you just started a tangent.
No, I've been doing an issue this whole time.
Oh. What was
Fuck
that about
you.
Brainrot?
How dare you? Yeah, I'm talking about the things that I get led to through the short form brain rot. I'm just a sheep, doomed to live. I live by the doom scroll, die by the doom scroll. It's just how I'm destined to live my life. I'm just gonna keep scrolling, and eventually I'll scroll enough to be inspired to do a thing. But I'll know the only reason I'm doing that thing is because I'm doom scrolling, and I will soon return to the doom scrolling. And it's just an endless loop, and I will die this way. And there are so many folks out there like me. It's too late for me. Save yourself. Vote up short form brain rot, folks. And that's my issue. That's the bottom line. Kang, you want to hit us with one?
Well. So. I, much like others here, love listening to music. Don't we all love listening to music?
On occasion, I'll enjoy a tune or two.
Tune.
Now, let me pop this little scenario in your head. So, you're playing a video game, right? You're getting good in, you're cleaning house, you're fucking close to fucking, I don't know, like popping the fuck off. All of a sudden, I wonder why my music paused. You look over to see why. Are you still watching?
They don't have a music. Are you still watching? No way.
Yes, they do.
No
Yes,
fucking way
they
have
do.
that.
Yeah. No, I've had to deal with this.
What pit? What pisses me off about it so
Hey, what are you
fucking
calling
much.
this issue? What is the name of this issue?
I'm calling this issue. Would you like me to continue the issue? Or hold on. I'm calling it issue paused. Continue listening.
No, that's too stupid. We're calling it Are You Still Watching?
No, I like like this other name.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. It's a meta bit. Do the meta bit.
No meta
Hell yeah.
bits.
That way nobody's going to know what to vote for unless they listen to the whole episode.
Yeah, they gotta.
Which they should be doing when they vote.
Yeah, but it's better if they just vote for me and move on.
Yeah,
That's fair.
My issue with this issue is that every fucking time it happens, I have to fucking completely fucking alt tab out of my game. Even though I have it set on another monitor, right? I have to alt tab, go there, fucking hit OK, and then like fucking keep on listening to my music. And then it happens again. I have to fucking alt tab again, fucking click OK and fucking do that. It is so the level of irritation I have with this. It incenses me. It makes me want to go to an unnamed area of an unnamed part and fucking carpet bomb it.
It makes you want to go to the nearest village in Minecraft and fucking carpet bomb it.
It makes me want to go to the YouTube headquarters in Minecraft,
In
of course,
Minecraft, the Minecraft YouTube headquarters.
and fucking drop napalm on it like it's fucking Vietnam kicking a goddamn thatch hut down.
Oh, wait. So you're doing the music on YouTube and it's doing this Are You Still Watching shit?
Yeah.
What
yeah, it
the
does that on
hell?
YouTube. It's fucking horrible. However, I have a solution, Kang, and tell me what you think, because there's there's two solutions here. One of them's just a little more complicated. So, you got a phone, right?
Yeah.
A phone with a decent amount of storage capacity.
To download all your music, I get it.
Yep, just have your music. I'll tell you what, have I ever listened to a CD and it just stopped and asked me if I was still listening to the album? No. That doesn't
I would
happen.
fucking take the CD out and fucking break the goddamn thing.
If it did that, yeah. Now, here's the cool thing about CDs. Is you put them in your computer, you rip the music off, and then it's yours. And you don't have to pay a fee for it. Go find people with a fuckload of, like an entire CD collection. Find all the albums you like. Rip them all to your computer. And there you go. You have all your music on your computer.
Yeah,
now, the other option...
But I could just go to YouTube and just search up the full video of the album I want to listen to.
That doesn't always work. Sometimes there's like fucking strict ass copyright laws, or it's too obscure or some shit like that.
Well, actually, when it is too obscure, that's usually when it's easier to find.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, plus like whenever you find it, all you really have to do is just like fucking get like a nice quality rip of it, fucking download it, and then use something like, I don't know, like a Winamp or fucking Windows Media Player to play it.
Well, yeah, what's wrong with that?
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I do it all the time.
I miss the shit out of Windows Media Player.
Dude,
I use Winamp and I fucking love it.
Make your playlists on an iPod or something. Like, seriously, and then you could just converge the audio from your computer, and it's like the opposite of an audio splitter. In fact, it is exactly the opposite of an audio splitter. It takes the audio from two things, and it goes into one thing. Though, of course, it's not like there's arrows inside that make the data transfer one way or the other. So you could technically get, like, fucking male-to-male on the female ends of a regular splitter, and then a female-to-female end on the other side and still get the same deal. Audio is pretty cool that way. But that being said, yes, you can converge the audio both to go through your headphones, so you can just control your music from your phone if you're like me and you have it all separate. That way all of your fucking playlists are just there and ready to go.
Yeah.
It's not going to ask you if you want to keep listening. It's just not going to stop playing until you make it.
So I don't know if iPods...
That's my issue.
I don't know if iPods do this, but did you know there are some MP3 players they make that have like copyright protection built in. This is something I learned as a
What?
child. Yeah, my friend gave me some like shitty little MP3 player that he like won at a carnival or some shit. And I just like loaded a bunch of songs that I had downloaded to my phone onto the MP3 player, and it just like wouldn't play them. And it was like I figured out it was like a fucking copyright block because it knew that that was a song I could like buy. So it was not gonna let me play the fucking MP3 file that I downloaded from the internet.
Yeah.
Bro,
Sorry, you're
my
stuck with like fucking you're stuck with the royalty-free songs.
my
Yeah,
favorite
yeah, I'm just listening to all the fucking TikTok background music songs on my MP3 player.
You can listen to
I love
Nightcore.
the
That
song that
won't
goes.
trigger anything.
This is my favorite song.
Wow.
Anyway, I think that's "Are You Still
my my
Watching?"
my favorite copy protection
Ah, there he is.
was the CDs that were like decay and break down. So they would only last a week before they were just a pile of like rot. That's
Is that
cool.
real?
Yeah, they made DRM CDs that would only last a certain amount of time.
It's like that's
Does
awesome.
that
It's like your James Bond. You've got a self-destructing CD.
Yeah,
wait,
except
does that
instead of
stand
self,
for Disc Rot Media?
it's literal disc rot.
Disc Rot Media. DRM.
Yep.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Is it?
I don't think
Or
it
is it
is.
digital readable memory?
Crazy. I don't know. Who could say? All right, Warficus, you want to take us home?
Uh, okay, I got an issue.
All right.
Fucking bad optimization. I hope this
Bad
is I hope this isn't
optimization.
already.
I'm not even gonna bother checking. I don't think this has happened before.
Okay. You ever load a program? Maybe a video game, maybe a program. It doesn't really matter. Just something on a computer. And you run it and it looks like it's running fine. And then you alt tab into your fucking web browser and your computer blue screens. You ever
Nobody
do?
wants that.
Nobody wants that. It is tragic the how bad like computer optimization has gotten.
I don't have anything to say. I mean, I agree.
Okay.
That's about
Tell
it.
me more.
For example, there's a game called Core Keeper. It's brand new, just came out, right?
Sure.
It's actually been in alpha for almost 2 years now. I wanted to play a server with my friends. The game lags your internet so bad that programs like Discord will break down when you're running a server on it.
Rip.
Yeah. And I feel like this is a new thing because, like, it used to be like if a program didn't run well, it was because you had bad hardware. But nowadays, it really seems like no matter how good your hardware is, stuff's gonna run bad.
Looks at Star Citizen still in alpha after a fucking decade.
There's actually some good reasons for that. I'm gonna be real. But that's a little off topic. The point is, I feel like we're fast reaching a point where like nothing's going to ever be optimized again, and that worries me because you know the price of hardware is getting more expensive, and if stuff's so badly optimized that you can't run it on low-end hardware, where's computing going to be at for the consumer in a few years?
You better fucking bust out them big bucks. You gotta buy the cool computer.
I mean, what is it? A fucking new PlayStation now costs $800.
I hate that so much. Can somebody donate me a PS5 or an Xbox Series X?
Why would you want a PS5? There's no games to buy though.
Yeah, there's no fucking games.
That was true 5 years ago, Kay,
It's
when
still
they made the
true.
silly song.
Okay, name 3 games you want to play on the PlayStation that you can't play on PC. 3 games.
Spider-Man 2.
That's on PC.
No, it's not.
Or
Spider-Man
no, wait.
1 is on PC, not Spider-Man 2.
Oh wow.
Soon to
Oh
be on
right,
PC.
yeah.
Final
Okay.
Fantasy VII. Oh wait, no, they actually ported it to both consoles. I forgot about that.
Yeah, the new ones the new one they were so burned by the exclusivity contract that they said that the final parts will not be on PlayStation first.
I'm not super interested in really any exclusives beyond Nintendo. What does fucking Xbox have? I just want to play Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. Either of those consoles will get the job done.
Yeah, but PC also has it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
but
playing it.
I would need like a whole ass high end modern gaming PC, which would cost me more than a PS5 or Xbox Series X.
And that's why I think things are being so badly optimized now. Because what happens is these guys get publisher contracts, right? Like you get a little funding from Sony. And then what they do is suddenly the game just doesn't run on a low end PC. So either you're shelling out a significant amount of money for a computer that can run it, or you can just spend a little and get a console.
Yeah, but that's also, I feel like that would fall under the realms of planned obsolescence.
Isn't that kind of where we are?
Yeah, I mean
Well-
it's been working for fucking Apple long enough, selling fucking $1,500 iPhones.
And then there's like always the worry, is there a Bitcoin miner in the program I'm running? Because, it's happened before.
What's so bad about that? What happens?
Well, a Bitcoin miner will destroy your GPU
Ah.
because it will be running processes so fast, so hard that it will like at best half the lifespan of it, and at
Or if
worst,
you
like,
seem like you understand technology to some degree, what is mining a Bitcoin? How do you do
Okay.
that?
Oh, you want me to explain Bitcoin?
Please explain specifically the mining aspect. How does one
Okay.
mine a Bitcoin? Where do they come from?
So basically, what Bitcoin is, it's just like a really, really, really big math problem. Okay, and like every Bitcoin is like a piece of that math problem. And then every wallet is a piece of that math problem. And so when you have a Bitcoin in a wallet, the math problem is set up so that it's every time that math problem is run, it shows there is a Bitcoin in your wallet. What mining is basically when you want to make a transaction on the Bitcoin network, you are basically telling it to change that math problem. And so every computer that's mining that coin, that transaction as you're sending it, is changing the math problem, and they're all double checking each other and running a lot of math.
Okay.
It requires a lot of processing power because the problem is, well, all of Bitcoin. It's a very like, I don't quite know the technicals of it, but that's like the broad strokes layman's explanation.
I mean, that's the most I've ever understood what mining a Bitcoin is. So you've done your job.
Yeah. But yeah, you're basically just running a big math problem, and mileage may vary.
I will say here's one little optimization thing. Quick mini story as to this laptop's not very good. It sucks and is bad. But one thing it can do is run some modern games at low graphic settings to an okay degree. I can play Dragon Ball Fighters on this laptop. It works. It's fine.
It just
But
works every
it just
time.
works. It just works, folks.
Dragon Ball Fighters, easy game.
But here I am playing Dragon Ball Fighters on my laptop,
mean,
like
Gogeta.
full on modern HD game. And then I tried to play Sonic Origins, which I recall is a collection of 4 Sega Genesis games. And
Don't play
wouldn't
it.
even
Play
open.
Sonic Jam.
It would not even open, folks. It could not get past the logos before the title screen without crashing. This collection
Ignore
of
Sonic
Sega
Origins.
Genesis games takes more power to run than fucking Dragon Ball Fighters.
Okay.
Why ain't that just the state of gaming?
Well, hold on now. Ignore Sonic Origins. You're doing it all wrong. Either play Sonic Jam on the Saturn or play Sonic Mega Collection. It's been done, and it's been done well and properly quite a few times now. But those are probably the... Okay, Mega Collection is probably the most fucking... Not approachable, what's the word? It is... Yeah, never mind. It's easy to find, right? Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I got you. I do want to play Sonic Jam just because that overworld stuff kind of interests me a little bit.
Yeah, that's why I mentioned it.
It's quite a shame that Sonic Extreme was never to be. I really liked the Saturn aesthetically, and I wanted there to be a real Sonic game on it, but was not to be.
Would have been great.
Would have been.
Nights in the Dreams, though. Nights in the Dreams
Pretty
is
good
really
game.
And you can get that on Steam, too.
Was that
And they,
Saturn or was that
yeah, that was the Saturn.
Dreamcast?
No, they
It's
made a
so-
controller specially for it.
It's so funny how all these like publishers have realized, oh shit, people are just pirating our old games, and it's getting to the point where it might be like there might be a legal argument for video game piracy in this. Uh, so we better remake every game we've ever made.
Well, I mean, you know what? It's fine. Just like Nintendo should take all of its ROMs and then sell them on Steam.
Well, Nintendo should do a lot of things, like not suing the Palworld devs
They did do that.
for basically just making their shit but better. The whole Nintendo suing thing is because like they made Nintendo look that fucking bad.
I mean, they do that. I mean, Nintendo makes themselves look bad.
Well, yes, but Nintendo doesn't normally look bad as a game dev. They normally look bad as, you know, overly legal assholes.
To be fair, it's actually like fucking the Game Freak division that's like that. Like, they do not give a fuck, and they have not given a fuck since the 3DS, at least.
Well, yeah, but they're a part of Nintendo, and they make Nintendo look bad.
I don't think
Yeah, but they
Game
can-
Freak is a part of Nintendo. They
No,
work
Well,
for
the
Nintendo.
Pokemon Company. Wait, what's the
Yeah.
Game Freak and the Pokemon Company? Are they not the same thing?
No, yeah, Game Freak is a game dev studio. Pokemon
all-
Company is a like brand manager for the
It's all owned-
Pokemon brand.
It's all owned by Nintendo. They all
Nintendo doesn't own Game Freak. Game Freak has made games for like the PlayStation and shit.
they own the Pokemon Company,
Correct.
right?
That's the distinction we're trying to make, and then you're like, it's all the same shit. It's like, no,
Well,
it's not, as you just explained.
As far as legal goes, it may as well be, and that's the real problem here. They're actually hazarding all of gaming if their lawsuit is successful. It's
Yeah. Well, what are they? What grounds are they suing upon?
patent infringement.
What are the
Yeah, for a
patents
patent
for?
they just made.
But what are the patents for?
Throwing a ball and catching a monster.
You can't do that.
It doesn't matter if you can do that. It matters if you can afford to stop them from saying they can do that.
Don't you do that in Dragon Quest
Uh-huh.
before Pokemon came out?
Yep.
That's
That's probably going to be the crux of the defense's argument, is the long history of Dragon Quest capture games, which, by the way, a lot of the first-gen Pokemon are direct ripoffs of Dragon Quest monsters.
So in other words,
imagine-
Pokemon's
im-
legal defense is entirely fucking retarded.
I imagine Palworld's lawyer just like he gets up to the stand. Palworld's got fucking Saul Goodman up there, and he's like, he's like, you guys ever heard of a little game called Dragon Quest? And then Nintendo's lawyer instantly sweating bullets, just like,
Well, see,
He's just sitting there, just like,
Dragon
oh,
Quest."
you motherfucker.
the problem is we'll probably never get to that point, because the way the legal system works is you can stall it out for years. And if you stall it out for years, then you win. There's no real fighting a company that's willing to just like throw money at a problem until you can't.
In other words, buy Palworld. Help them pay their legal fees.
And what could be really bad about this is if they're successful in doing this, then every dev studio on the planet with a popular franchise will start doing this. And we could see gaming just fucking die.
Well, the fucking Nintendo's gonna patent a guy jumping from platform to platform. Like, this is
No,
ridiculous.
they might patent, say, item in box coming out and giving player power up. You know, you can. The issue with bringing patent law into an artistic space is patent law is not like patent law does not work well in an artistic space. because it's very defined of these things. And with art, it's like, well, everything can kind of be traced back to something else.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I think that Power World should win their lawsuit, and we should all hold hands and give Pal World our energy so they can defeat the big fat cats at Nintendo, and we can all live happily ever after.
The really fucked part about this uh, is it doesn't even have to be finished for Nintendo for other companies to decide, hey, Nintendo's doing a good thing here. What we could have is like 20 cases caught up in court, and like even if a decision's made, a bunch of indies could be brought under before it's done.
Yeah, a little bit of 1984 type shit going on here. I think not a big fan.
Yeah.
To be honest, I feel like we're already in the midst of another gaming crash, anyways.
I don't think
Well-
gaming can ever crash again, realistically.
Well, what's gonna happen? What's happening is all the big devs are crashing, and they really don't like that they're crashing. So, you know, if there's suddenly a way where they can just destroy the competition that's showing them up for a billionth of the cost, they might just do it.
Oh man, the
Mhm.
bad end of this is like later on, if they're successful, some poor kid is gonna get fucking thrown into jail and sued at the same time because he went outside and caught a bug with a net.
You know that is worst ending. I'm not sure that's gonna happen though.
Nickelodeon patent infringement.
Yeah,
We'd have like a video game civil war.
use slime.
You slimed to what?
Use slime. Kill him.
Kill
Oh,
him now.
like fucking Dragon
Give
Quest
it-
monsters?
Yeah. Just kill him. We'll have summary executions to defend game companies.
Send him to the gulag.
Yes.
Kill him.
God. Imagine just being Nintendo though, and you're just like, I think Super Smash Bros. Melee is digging into our profits. Don't let people play it at tournaments for money.
Yep.
Yeah, the
Or,
way Nintendo treats the Melee community is like fucking awful. My God.
well, the awful secret of Nintendo is like their fans make better games than them, and they always have. And everything their fans do is better than what official Nintendo is. And Nintendo sells itself as like the highest quality studio on the planet. And like these two things, they just don't go together.
Nah,
Yeah,
I mean, I think that's an unfair boxing of what is going on here. Like occasionally a fan might make like a really cool like Pokemon game, but like at the end of the day, when it comes,
Occasionally, every single Pokemon fan game has shown up Nintendo. Have you seen Uranium version? Or what about
Uranium's
all...
pretty cool, but so is fucking Legends Arceus. Okay, it's not fucking.
No. Legends Arceus was put in the fucking dirt by Pal World.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Considering Legends Arceus was not even the current Pokemon game at the time Pal World came out. I don't know what one has to do with the other.
It all has to do with others, because what happens is like these fan projects, well, maybe they don't like meet the level of Nintendo projects. Every one of them undermines Nintendo. And like it only takes like so many years of fan projects showing up Nintendo before like we reach a situation where it's like, why would you buy Nintendo games? You just play the fucking free fan games.
Yeah,
And I
no,
think that
I still think when it comes to like first party software for a console, Nintendo has always been and will always be the king. So it's kind of hard to shit on them too hard.
well, certainly, but the way they behave seems like they're very afraid of that outcome.
That's
Good,
fair.
and this is more than ever, this is the time for a Pal World anime.
Hell yeah, let's go. I'd watch it. It'd probably have that silly looking dinosaur guy in it. I love that guy.
True.
Oh man.
Oh,
They gotta have, they should on purpose have something that sounds like the fucking original Pokemon theme song.
there was a rumor that they were planning on doing that, and that was one of the reasons Nintendo sued them. Because what Pal World was setting up was a franchise to rival Pokemon. and them being like a not family safe kind of grimdark setting, does give them an edge there.
I'd
You know,
watch it.
I would too. Like this whole like slavery and like crazy shit story they've got going on in the game. Yeah, you think Pokemon can like Ash Ketchum's 400th like waifu telling him off can go up against the main character watching like his best friend being like gored alive by a Pokemon?
I don't know, man. Did you play Pokemon Black and White? I mean, they're obviously within the confounds of a rated E for everyone game, but I think that story is pretty effective in making
Yeah.
you feel things.
Yeah, how many years ago was Black and White though?
Yeah, a while ago.
Like Pokemon's kind of peaked, and if there's like a genuine like no holds barred competitor,
No, I think Sun and Moon are also comparable in story quality.
right, but they still have to be rated E.
Yeah, that's true.
And
Okay, but
I think we're fast approaching a point where people don't want E-rated content anymore. I think everyone's getting very sick of safe for work content.
Nah, I don't give a shit. If the game's good, the game's good.
that being said, I think if Pal World wins this, we need like a Pal World Stadium too.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Power World Go.
The Palmon trading card game, dude. I'm so in on that.
Power World Go to the polls or some shit. Something cringy Hillary would say.
These
cringy
kids are playing Pal World.
Cringy Hillary would have said that many years ago in what fucking 2016. Holy shit, was that like Jesus, that was like 8 years ago.
Dear
We
God, am I
said we're
glad that
gonna-
stupid cunt didn't get into office.
He told you to Pokemon go to the polls, but I'm saying
kids-
Pal World go to the moon.
The kids, they're playing this Pal World game, and I want to be the world's pal when I'm president of the United States.
Okay, but what if in 2016 she did say that before Pal World came out? She's like, they're playing Pal World. Everybody would have laughed at her. Like, they got
But
these
she's a
pals
stand-up
and they're all
comedian, so the
sketching
kids
them.
are out there playing Pal World.
Everyone would have laughed at her and questioned her fucking like mental capability to be a president.
Okay, but then fast forward, we end up here, and then what would everybody think at that point? Like, she just accidentally said that, or do you think she's a time traveler?
I would think more or less, boy, is this bitch retarded.
But like, she invented time travel just so she could say that. She's like, I'm gonna be ahead of the curve this time. I've always been behind, so I'm gonna say something that's gonna get popular like years later, and they're gonna look back and be like, wow, she's real smart.
So real.
Well, what would you do?
But yeah,
And for someone so smart, why'd you lose to Trump?
we got real off topic there, but my issue was poor optimization. I think every game nowadays, it just seems like no one knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
Even like non-game programs now are suffering from this.
Yeah.
But folks, I think that'll do us for this week on the Issue Crew. Thanks for listening.
Oh,
Kang.
whoa! Hold on a second. Aren't you missing something?
Oh, you should have mentioned that in the segment that it went in an hour and a half ago.
I'm not. It's very important that it's here.
It has to be. It has to be here specifically. You're saying, and this is your grand vision.
No, but it does happen to work out. Regardless, I did receive an official endorsement.
Yes. So, as we all know, Captain Blackbread has some projects in the works, and a very important man has called in to weigh in on Blackbread's plans here. So let's hear it. And I'm glad that Gingy is not here, because this sets a precedent that I do not want to set with Gingy in particular.
This is Donald J. Trump, and this is how I talk. I've got an announcement to make, and it's for one of the members on the show. I would like
man,
to
Donald
announce
Trump's a
something
big fan.
for him
Oh.
on his behalf. The bigger Black Breadier cast is coming soon. The first episode is going to be recorded possibly in the next couple days, but I think I will let him do it himself. He will figure it out, and I'm sure he will. I do believe in his abilities. This is going to be a show to the likes of which nobody's ever seen before. Also, this last episode was hard to sit through. And I tried my best. It didn't get good until maybe about 20 minutes into the show. Riely, you gotta loosen up.
Oh, do I?
Yeah, you do. I agree. I agree with Donald Trump here.
The people are saying Captain Blackbread, great guy, that Captain Blackbread. People are telling me that he's starting his podcast. That's a pretty good voicemail. So many wacky characters we hear from in the issue crew. We've heard from Donald Trump. We've heard from. Now that I think about it, all these characters I'm thinking of are more largest issue than issue crew. But over time in my career, I've heard from such storied characters as Donald Trump. Hitler called in once. That was good. Fucking Twilight Sparkle, Ben Shapiro,
Oh God,
Eminem. We've heard from so many characters.
Twilight Sparkle.
We did get
Out
a
of
Twilight Sparkle
out of
voicemail
a
that I believe was
morbid
AI
curiosity, what
generated.
did Twilight Sparkle say?
I don't even remember. I think it was just I think there was a bit for a while where Demigloom was doing like these AI like My Little Pony voicemails where it'd just be like one of the My Little Ponies just giving like a regular issue and then followed by how much they like are in love with Demigloom. And that's what all the
Uh,
My Little Ponies say.
oh, okay. I've got opinions, but that's all right. I'm sure it's part of the bit.
It was
I'm
part
sure
of the
it's part
bit.
of
We
the
were
bit.
having a good
Okay.
time. This is
All
also
right.
around the time Eminem called in and told us about shrimp fried rice, so that became a running joke for about 2 years.
That's pretty sick, though.
Shrimp fried rice, it doesn't exist.
So, now that I've officially gained Trump's endorsement on the bigger Black Breadier cast, we'll be recording on Thursday, 4 p.m.
Whoa!
Anyway,
Who's
yeah.
gonna be on? What kind of all-star cast you got planned for episode 1?
Okay, well, I'm going to steal Worf, hopefully.
Yo, what up?
Might grab a friend of mine, and I think I should have Habibi on there.
Aren't you gonna get Crow royalty on there? I know that
That's
motherfucker's
right.
working. That motherfucker's working at Thursday and 4. I know that for sure.
Okay, well, that probably won't work then. Shit. Well, no, it's not like I'm not going to record still. I mean, I don't think I need too many people to do that. I don't need an
Yeah,
entire
Crow
fucking
royalty will have to be on
crew.
episode 2. He doesn't get to be on the pilot.
Well, I'm thinking recording days should be on a Thursday. There's nothing going on a Thursday, and you know the next day is Friday, so you can kind of loosen up a little bit, and you still get your weekend.
Yeah, I used to have a show on Thursdays, but that seems to be dead in the water now. So I guess I'm not doing shit on Thursdays. Shout out to the Dickheads podcast, dead once again. Rest in peace.
Ah, damn.
Oh no. Anyways,
That being
follow
said,
me at
yeah.
linktr.ee/grimrealm. There you'll find all my links and all of that bullshit.
Don't you fucking start plugging yourself without permission. I haven't moved on to you yet. I haven't even. Nobody's plugged yet. Actually, we did. Captain Blackbread had Donald Trump plug for him, but
It's all right. I'll finish the plug.
Yeah. What else you got, Captain Blackbread?
Oh, okay. So you can find me on YouTube at Captain Blackbread, which is where you will end up finding the bigger Blackbreadier cast. And the hope is to have it also release on Saturday, so you get kind of a double feature of the issue crew and the bigger Blackbreadier cast at the same time.
Whoa!
Yep.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. And if you really want to visit my dead Twitter, you can at Bloodhound710_. And I don't know how that happened.
That is funny that's your name on Twitter. If you want to follow me on Twitter, I'll accept your follow request. If I don't think you're a robot, I don't post anything there because I never use it. But every once in a while, I'll check my follow request and approve anybody who doesn't look fake.
Oh, okay, yeah. No, it was just my original name before like anything was Bloodhound710.
Oh, that's the classic Captain Blackbread alias.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be a Game Spy 2020. Pretty good name.
Dude, GameSpy, rest in peace.
I did eventually. I didn't even
Yeah.
name myself after the company. I learned of the company after the fact. And
You guys want to know the real reason why they put GameSpy under?
what
Why
happened?
is that?
The original Borderlands, if you pirated that game, you could still play on official servers because they were run on GameSpy, and GameSpy had no way of checking for piracy.
Damn.
Sad.
All around me are familiar faces.
What a copyright strike.
Yep. That's all it takes. And it came from Nintendo too. That was a weird part.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
was really
weird.
weird.
They even own the copyright to that one.
Yeah, totally not like they played it in Gears of War or anything.
Nintendo?
Yeah, Nintendo. Gears of War. Classic.
Nintendo presents Gears of War.
On the GameCube.
Rated E10.
For ages 10 and up.
Yeah, the twin stick controls on the GameCube controller were a little iffy. But, you made do.
Alright, who hasn't plugged yet? Warficus?
Yo, I'm Warficus. You can find me at True Warficus. I've changed my plans. Fuck streaming. I'm going back to making stuff.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna redo the first act of the light novel I'm releasing. I'm gonna put that on a site that's not gay, and we'll go from there.
Gonna make this
So the
audio
voice actor.
drama so I can be a voice actor. As
Sorry,
I've always dreamed.
I'm so sorry that got stalled out. We had a lot of crazy shit happen. So, someone got hit by a car.
Holy
was,
shit.
Yeah.
Dude, the
we
government's
also are down a
really
car.
fucking after you.
I see what you did there.
Wait, whoa, hold on. What did you say?
We
He
are.
just said we're also down a car. You
Oh, shit.
motherfucker. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah.
Alright,
Things
enough
are
of
a lot
this.
better. Look, things are a lot better now. No one worry. Warvicus is fine, and he's gonna make some cool shit. I make the best shit. No one writes like I
It's
do.
the best shit, they say. They tell me it's the greatest shit, and frankly, I tend to agree.
They tell me my stories that I don't tell stories like anyone else.
They say it's the best stories, the hugest stories.
I lost all the rasp, so I can't do it anymore. Like, while I was sick, my Trump impressions were fucking spot
Dude,
on.
I
It was
can't. I could
amazing.
never do a good Trump.
I don't think anybody can, except for
No,
me
no,
when I
no.
was doing that voice
For some
stuff.
reason, a lot of like leftists, they have really good Trumps. I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah. Anyway.
Carl
Riely?
Spitali does a pretty good Trump. Like
Oh, I
his
bet.
Trump. Who is the one? There's like one like comedian I'm trying to think of who does a really good one. I can't recall right now.
Alec
Oh,
Baldwin.
hey, actually, I wanted to mention Donald Trump also called into the creep off just this week.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's like it's interesting that he called both shows.
So
Actually,
are you playing Trump in this or?
What do you
Actually,
mean?
yeah,
Nobody
I
plays
did.
Trump.
Yeah.
I did call in the creep off. Yeah, Donald Trump.
I should listen to the creep off. Vinny's great. Whenever I hear Vinny and like other shit, best. But I've never really sat down and listened to the creep off.
Oh yeah, just listen to the recent episode. Yeah, Donald Trump called in there too.
Yeah, I gotta hear Captain Blackbread or Donald Trump rather on the show. It'd be
Oh yeah, no, I would never
honor.
impersonate Donald Trump. That's why I didn't this entire time. Even
That's gotta
while
be
you
a
guys
crime.
were-
That's gotta be a crime, right? Like you impersonate a doctor, you go to jail. If you impersonate Donald Trump, I feel like they have to put you in jail.
Yeah,
at that
and I had a
point.
really spot on Trump impression, so that's why I was like keeping it on the DL. You know.
He'll never take me alive, coppers. That's what I said to him.
Anyway, Riely, you
You
want to
guys
take
seen
us
that?
home?
Have you seen the AI videos of Trump getting arrested? They kind of go hard.
Yeah. But
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going
No.
down for the
It was
country.
It was Donald Trump robbing a convenience store. Fucking funny as shit.
All right, guys, we just have to keep bantering for 15 minutes until
Yeah, I'm never
Kang
letting
gets
the
upset.
episode end.
Yeah, because I know how desperate Kang is to get out of here. Now I just want to keep going.
Oh,
You're a
shit.
fucking asshole, Riley.
No, don't
And
feed into it.
You keep trying to
You're an
rush
asshole,
me.
Riley.
You keep trying
I
to
hate
rush
you.
me into ending the show. I hear you fucking like sighing in the
Riley,
background.
you always rush me. You always rush me.
I
just
say he
wanna finish
always
the show.
rushes me. He's always pressuring me to do things on his timetable, and I say, frankly, I'm sick of it. I'm
I've had
quite
enough,
sick of it.
Riley. Riley, it's time for you to go.
Folks, my issue was short form brain rot.
My issue was everything is behind glass.
My issue was.
Because he has to look up his own fucking issue.
Are
I've
you
done
still watching? Oh, dude.
I'm Morphicus, and my issue is bad optimization.
No, wait.
Thanks for
I
listening,
think you
everybody.
destroyed the bit.
I was waiting. I was waiting. No.
I knew
damn
it.
it,
I
Maddox.
knew it.
And Jindy's issue was the U.S. healthcare system, if you didn't remember. And that's it. Get out of here.
Catch y'all later.